So it's good morning from Donington Park. It's looking a little bit grey out there, but hopefully the rain will stay away all weekend. So we're here with NG Road Racing Club, and we're here for rounds 7 to 9 of the championship. So folks, we are in garages 25 and 26 with Tony, Simon and Tom Whedon as well. So this weekend I will be competing in the Junior Super Sport class, in the Open 500 class on my Ninja 400. And Steve, well, he's got an array of bikes and you'll see those as we go along. So he's got the Aprilia, he has got the 400, he has got the Ducati, and he has the VFR. So he's going to be knackered by the end of the weekend. So best I go and cook the guys some bacon butties, get ready. And today is test day, so it's all about relearning the circuit and remembering where we were going this time last year. So here you are, it's the first session of the day, guys going out. Steve is going out on Elsie. So Elsie was mine. But Steve managed to crash it rolling at Gerard's Racing at Mallory Park, and Ivan has kindly rebuilt it. Well, Steve's only done a couple of laps and he's come back in, so I assume there is some fettling with the bike that needs to be done. Let's go and find out. So said fettling has taken place and back out he goes. Well, he was straight back in again, so I assume that the said fettling was not successful, so I think there will be some playing about and potentially going out on the Aprilia next session. So every garage needs a naughty bastard, and this is Tony and his two-stroke, also called Tony Special. Our special little boy. How's it going with the 400? Okay. Let's see what happens.
It's having a little tantrum and it's thrown some of its toys out of the pram. At the moment it doesn't seem to want to rev above 10 properly, so I think what we're going to have to do, got a blocked fuel filter maybe, test how much fuel we're getting out of the pump and then put it back together again and see how it goes.
And in the meantime, Steve will go kick it and Steve will ride the Aprilia. So here goes group 2 going out. cobwebs off the Aprilia. Unfortunately, that session was red flagged. Hope the rider or riders involved were okay. So that was a bit of a short shift there for Mr. Moody. So after lots of tinkering and a little bit of effing and blinding, Steve's going to have another go on Elsie, who is now named Erin number 2. So let's see how he goes this time. Starts first time, that's got to be a good sign. Let's see if he can do more than one lap. Well, he's made it down pit lane, so that has to be a good start, doesn't it? One lap and back in. So time to go and get the Aprilia ready and send them out on that instead. Disappointing, more work to be done. Jump off one bike and on to the next. So Ivan, what are you going to do with the 400?
Take it to the Sea of Man on a rolling run and see what the hell's up with it. Because what we thought might have been up with it isn't. So, don't know.
There's Dino here?
Dino Man's here.
Dino Man's here.
Dino Man's down the way, so we'll go and have a chat with him and see how busy he is.
Okay, I will leave you to it.
Thank you very kindly.
It's day 2 here from Donington Park. We had an absolutely fantastic day yesterday, and that is mostly due to the fantastic people that were surrounding us. Not only did we have Tom Whedon in our garage and the girls, Simon and Tony, but in the garage to one side of us we had all of the junior supersport riders, Chase, Kylan, and to the other side we had the Inghams, Jamie, Laura and Martin. So we had great company, and to make it even more extra special, my wonderful cousins Helen and Arthur from Australia came to watch as well, and we all had a barbecue in the evening. Julie and Ray arrived and it was just simply incredible. Great day. I haven't got a clue on lap times, but does that matter when you are surrounded by some absolutely fantastic people and in a brilliant location? So it's day 2. So day 2 starts with time practice and then it's qualifying. So yeah, sausages are cooking in the oven. Dinner for tonight, chicken curry is in the slow cooker. Haven't been for a track walk this morning, had a bit of a lie-in, but we'll have one later with Jamie. So let's go and see what everyone is doing and get ready for today's antics. So it's just gone 9 o'clock here at Donington Park, folks, and it's all systems go. This is free practice 1. So Steve is taking out the VFR 750 built by Ivan Moore there in the background. Looks like Tom's going out as well on his S-Rad. This was built by Heidi and Andy. So off goes Steve. Bit of negotiation through all the stuff in the garage, but we do have 5 bikes here today. And I've just realised Steve doesn't have his transponder on him. That's my job, so I'm the one who stuffed up there. Whoops, sorry Mr. Moody. Let's find out how that went for him. Well folks, this is a good sign. The Ducati lives. Does this mean we will have Monica the Moodies today? Bloody noisy dicks. But it's working. That's great. So Steve and I will be out together in time practice number 6. We'll be out in qualifying for the Open 500 together. And later today, all being well, touch wood, as long as the little pesky bike keeps going, we will be out in the final race of the day where we will have Monica the Moodies. If the Ducati keeps going. If is the word. Steve, we were hoping to have Monica the Moodies today, but the chances of that happening are pretty slim. And why?
Well, it stopped.
Again.
So, we're not sure what the problem is. It's either going to be fuel or electric. But basically, went out, went round Redgate, get on the power, and it just starts coughing, popping, misfiring, big pops out the exhaust. Went down, pulled over to the left, sort of cleared itself, so then got going again, got down to the old hairpin, then it went again, and then just stopped, cut out. So we've had this before at Castle Coombe, thought we'd solved it with the CDI. but obviously it hasn't. So I think it's a wise thing to do to get it on a dyno, get it checked out, because it's actually dangerous going out. You know, if it coughs and bangs, cuts out when I've got 2 or 3 people up behind me, they don't know where to go. So not really prepared to put anyone else in danger. So yeah, we'll get it working for the mates.
Well, that's a shame. So there is no Monica the Moodies, unless of course I win by default, which, yeah, I could claim that, but nah, I want to beat him fair and square. But there's errand number 2, aka Elsie, over there. Let's see what the news is from that, and then Steve may be able to run the 400 and the Open 500 instead. But it's not a fair battle, because that's got far more ponies than my little Ninja, so there won't be any Monica the Moodies like for like bike. Well, not that it was going to be like for like anyway, but at least I stood a chance. So Steve is out next on the VFR in timed qualifying 1 in the pre-injection 1300. So it's time qualifying 1 for Steve, and this time he has the transponder on. As Tom's just coming in as well. So it looks like the Ducati and the 400 are going in the back of the van. And won't be out to play this weekend, so it looks like Steve will just be running the 2 classes, and I'll be running 2 classes but on the same bike. So let's go and see how he does in qualifying. Between our 3 pre-injection bikes running 2nd, 3rd and 4th. Steve is now down to 118.3, making him the 3rd quickest in the. So by my math, Steve has qualified 22nd on the grid, 4th in class with a 118.3. Not bad for an old fat man on a trolley bike. So, in free practice 7, our little special Tony took a little bit of a tumble, and as you can see, his exhaust is kind of poking the wrong way. But we have Simon and Tom Whedon, busy stripping the bike down for Tony whilst he runs home and gets a new exhaust, gets himself checked out, get the bike sorted, hopefully ready for qualifying later. If not, at least he can go out on the back of the grid in the first race later today. So this is what I love about the Paddock family, all hands on deck. Heidi's helping cleaning, all of this. So where else do you get this kind of camaraderie and support? So we're halfway through not free practice, time qualifying 2. So I have time to go and nag Steve to get ready, go out on the Aprilia, and then it's me out on the 400. It's now time qualifying 3. Steve is going out on the Aprilia. They've made quite significant changes to the suspension. So let's see if it works or it doesn't. It'll be very quickly if it doesn't, I will on hand to change. And in the meantime, work continues on Tony's bike. Thank you, everyone. So there are 16 Super Twins. Really talented guys.
Penny is white, is not so sure, I'm definitely not sure. But transport is in full place. This one I want to be short. Well, definitely, but wasn't overall.
That's Steve coming in. I thought he had a problem. He dropped quite a way back, so there must be an issue. We'll find out what it is, and then hopefully we can get the bike out for tomorrow. But so far, Steve isn't having a lot of luck with mechanics this weekend. But I guess that's old men and old bikes for you. Well, Steve has had to retire from race 1. The bike is, his words, pissing out fuel all over the place, so he's covered in fuel, so got to clean up his leathers as well. So another bike to fix. Now time for Super Twin race. This is race 3. Super Twins also ride with the pre-injection 600 class. All the best, Steve. Hello, Mr. Whedon.
clipped him on the last lap. Yay! Here she comes. Just after having a great little battle with a guy on a CB 500.
And I beat him! I
you
beat him
done
to the
on the
line! I
last
knew
lap.
I could outbrake him into the final corner, and I did it!
Well done. Good on you.
Oh, I can have a beer now!
Now cook dinner and I can have a beer.
So, good morning from day 3 at Donington Park, and as you can see, it's a tad foggy out there this morning. The fog has cleared considerably since I got up. Actually, it's 7 o'clock this morning. But yeah, yesterday was a really good day, I have to say. Lots of laughs, lots of giggles, lots of piss take. What more could you want? So yeah, Mr. Moods got 3rd in the Super Twins, which he was really pleased about, and went down to a 1:16.3. Yay, baby. The Ducati did not play ball. The 400 did not play ball. And there was a bit of it to do with fuel with the VFR. So I didn't finish last in both of my races, which is an absolute first for me. And I'm on par with the same times I was last year. So that's all good, good, good. So today, Steve is out in practice 3, I'm out in practice 4, then Steve's out in race 1 on the VFR, and then race 3 on the Super Twin, and then I'm in race 4 on the Ninja in the Junior Super Sport class. So I'm only doing the Junior Super Sport class today. I'm not doing the Open 500, and neither is Steve. And then it will be the same this afternoon. So my job, as always now, is to cook bacon butties for the guys and wait for friends to turn up and yeah, have a good day on track. Morning practice. Guys are just going out. So that's Steve and Michael Mace, who's joined us today out in the first race of the day. Michael's in power bike, Steve in the free injection, but they're both running together. Comfortably sitting 3rd in the series. Still in 3rd in class. Well, that was all a little bit fraught. So Steve broke down on the VFR, so he didn't finish that race. We'll find out what the problem was with that later. So he's just come back in the van a shame. Literally unloaded, quick wee, tearing around the plates looking for earplugs, and now he's out on the Aprilia. And then of course straight after this So Steve, how's it going this morning? Do you want to update everybody?
Yeah, went did a stupid thing. 2 o'clock this morning, woke up, all of a sudden going, yeah, if I change the gear in, if I did this, if I do that, and then replaying laps in my head. And most people have like their brainstorming moments sat on the toilet. Mine's for some bizarre reason 2 o'clock in the morning. So so I was up early, changed the gear in on the Aprilia, worked out a few little places that I could go quicker and everything. Tried that in morning practice, and even though there was like a fair bit of traffic, it was cold. It felt good. The lap times didn't improve or anything, but it actually felt better. So I stuck with that. Went into the race. I was 6th on the grid, so which was 3rd in class. So I got a fairly good start. Got with a group, and again, it's like I always say, I absolutely love having a ding-dong battle. And there was Jay Bellas-Smith, David Carson, who else was it? Jamie Ingham was right up behind us.
Alex Sinclair?
Yeah, Alex Sinclair, a couple of the 600 guys and everything, and it was a real ding-dong battle all the way through, and I just absolutely loved it. And that little tow rag, Alex Sinclair, got me on the last lap, and fair play to him. I spoke to him afterwards, and he informed me that I had a great big target on my back. I was the one that he wanted to get, so thank you very much for that, Alex. You're more than welcome to use me as just push the old man out the way, and you should respect your elders a little bit more. So, but no, fair play to him. It was his first time of actually being able to crack on and ride that bike, because he's had a lot of sort of problems. So looks like he's gelling with it really well, and yeah, rode really well. So ended up 4th in class, and I think 6th overall. So and the good news is I dropped over half a second off my lap time again, so I'm now down in the 1:15s, which I'm really chuffed with. If someone would have told me I was going to get that start of the weekend, I'd have been over the moon. So can't complain at that. I've broken the VFR, unfortunately. So
this is the 3rd bike you have broken this weekend?
Yeah.
Well, in actual fact, 2 bikes were kind of broken before you got on them, but...
but I can't see, the only thing I've done is made the problem worse, in fairness. But
so you're down to 1 bike now, so there's 1 more race today.
Yeah, just 1 more race, the 3rd Super Twin race, so 6th on the grid. All ready to go. I'm now not going to change anything. I'm going to run with what I've got, and just get my elbows out and try and keep up with these young fit fellows that keep on making me look like an old man.
You are an old man.
Yeah. but no, yeah, looking forward to it.
Okay, thanks for the update. So it's Steve's final race of the day. He didn't go out in the pre-injection class. He broke the VFR 750. So yeah, last race of the day for Steve. Final Super Twin race of the day. And then straight out after that, I'm out on the Ninja 400. Go Steve. So that's it, folks, from Donington. That's the end. This afternoon has been a bit difficult. The Super Twin race was red flagged. There was an incident on the start. Yeah, that was a bit difficult. Steve was almost taken out on the restart. He's okay, but a little bit battered and bruised. And my head wasn't in it in the last race, but I didn't finish last, and this is the first weekend that I can safely say I've not finished last in every single race, so that's really good going. So it's now time to go home, go and find Kev, and yeah, regroup and get going for next round, which will be at Pembury in the end of June. Just want to say a big shout out and thank you to, I was nearly got run over by the bus then reversing, big shout out to Steve and his wife Deb, who came to support us today, and the lovely presents. So yeah, so last race of the day is Tom's, so we'll stay and watch him hopefully win again, and then it's time to take the big blue bus home. So next weekend we are at Streatham on the pit bikes. My first race this year on the pit bikes, well, both our first races on the pit bikes, so that will be really interesting. Thanks a lot for watching.